guys, Jack from Jack DeVille and Mr. Black here today with a really special pedal for you. If you've been around for a while, you may recall a sweet pedal I designed way back in 2010, and while this is not the same thing, there are some commonalities between the two. With that said, I am quite proud to bring you the Mod.One. Mod.One is a tremendously powerful analog time modulation pedal, and at a glance you might have an idea of what this thing does, but it goes quite a bit deeper than you may suspect. Contained within the Mod.One is a high-fidelity, high-performance BBD time modulation circuit that not only delivers analog chorus, analog flanging, and high-band analog flanging, but the true beauty is that you can dial in and seamlessly morph between all of those effects on the fly. There are 5 controls on the Mod.One, plus 2 foot switches and 1 button. Let's go over what each of the controls do, how to use them, and how you can carve out your perfect analog modulation. Left to right, top to bottom, we have volume, enhance, speed, lower limit, upper limit, wave select, on-off, and tap tempo. While all the controls are very easy to use, a solid understanding of what they do will really ease you in carving out that perfect sound. Volume is pretty straightforward and easy and is an active master volume output. An active volume control was specifically designed for the Mod.One to ensure that you get stable, low, and constant output impedance to seamlessly integrate into your effects chain. While the enhanced control looks and almost sounds like the regen knob you'd find on most flangers, there's quite a bit more going on with this control, as it taps from 2 different locations within the circuit and sums in a very unique and novel way. The speed control is pretty simple and sets the rate at which your LFO modulates your time-delayed signal. The lower 2 control knobs are where things start to get really cool, and I'll be the first to say those are probably the most powerful controls on the pedal. Let's go over what they do and how they work together. The lower limit sets the lowest clock speed for the BBD, and as such sets the maximum delay time the circuit can generate. At full counterclockwise rotation, you'll find 31 milliseconds of maximum delay time, and at full clockwise rotation, 1.9 milliseconds. As the name suggests, the upper limit sets the maximum clock frequency and thus the minimum delay time the BBD line can achieve. You can almost think of the upper limit control as a width control, but you gotta remember, it ties in with the lower limit. At full counterclockwise rotation, the upper limit control will match the control settings of the lower limit control, and at full clockwise rotation, the upper limit will clock the BBD up to nearly 1 megahertz, which as a side note is really fast for a BBD. This will yield a delay time of about half a millisecond. Together, these controls will allow you to carve out the exact range of times you would like to modulate about via one of the 6 waveforms that the Mod.One includes. Lower settings on the 2 controls will plant you right into chorus territory. Midway up, you'll find flanger type sounds, and when you dial them all the way up, you're going to be right into that high band flanger area. Because you get such precise control of the delay times, you can set the lower limit all the way down to 31 millisecond, the upper limit all the way up to half a millisecond, and modulate from chorus to flanger to high band flanger and then all the way back down. If it sounds like a lot, it's because it is, but Mod.One's design takes all the guesswork and confusion out of dialing in the perfect modulation tone. As you may have guessed, the wave select button allows you to select the active wave you would like to apply to your delay time range, and there are 6 available. Left to right, top to bottom, they are triangle, sine, ramp up, hyper triangle, ramp down, and step wave. On-off is pretty simple and toggles between clickless relay true bypass and your effect signal. The LED just above that switch will display whether you are on or off. The tap tempo switch pulls double duty, and its primary purpose is to set the oscillator rate of the Mod.One. Mod.One's tap tempo circuit is very precise and measures your tap inputs down to the half millisecond. The first tap starts the tap tempo. The second tap captures that time, applies it to the wave, and also restarts the wave at the beginning so that you can time your song perfectly. It's worth noting that the tap tempo switch offers a greatly expanded range of speeds stretching all the way out to 20 seconds. On the double duty of the tap tempo switch, holding the switch for 3 seconds will advance the wave just as the wave select button would. You can see all 6 waveforms right next to the switch, and your active wave is displayed in real time by that LED just above the tap tempo switch. In the opening lick, we heard the Mod.One on a clean tone. Let's check it out with a little dirt. This one is from one of my favorite bands of all time. See if you recognize it. that's a quick look at the Mod.One by Mr. Black pedals. Hopefully, you've got an idea of what this analog powerhouse can do. The Mod.One is now available at MrBlackPedals.com and our retailers worldwide. I'm going to close this one out with, at least to me, a somewhat obscure clip from a band that I've liked for years. Thanks again for checking out the Mod.One by Mr. Black Pedals. Hope you dig it as much as we do.